What do I have to be thankful for? When every time I step out the door I feel sad. But on the flip side, it's time to improvise. On the flip side, we're making truth from lies. On the flip side, no need to dramatize your lives. We'll do it for you.
Your friend and mine, Mr. David Lee White.
Ready for dinner.
Lulu French.
See you later. Well, hello there.
Emaline Williams.
Hey, I always bring my own salad because your dressing sucks.
Mr. Scott McGowan.
Happy holidays.
Please welcome Noreen Farley. He's really hoping this is the year he gets out of the kids' table. Please welcome Julian Gordon.
I can talk about adult things.
Please welcome our artistic director, Laura Ekstrand. I'm Dave Maulbeck, and this is your Flipside Thanksgiving special.
On the flip side, Flipside Thanksgiving.
All right, so now, obviously, what says November more than watching a tremendous amount of news?
Good evening. Welcome to the news. I'm here with Penelope Pittman, and I am Gladys Fienwagel, and we are bringing you the latest and greatest news at 6 p.m. tonight. Penelope, what's on your docket tonight?
Well, everybody's wondering how much longer will they need to stay inside? Researchers have said, give me something to celebrate. Even they don't know.
It's so true, so true. And I'm going to be covering tonight the story of Also Fish.
Oh.
Yeah. So in addition to your story, I will be also covering the story about fish. It's very little known, but very important to what's going on in the world today.
Fish are very important to ecology and to restaurants.
To restaurants, to the whole food ecology of the planet. They're really important. And people don't think about fish enough.
Yes, they don't.
Speaking about the planet, though, Penelope, I'd like to check out what's going on in the weather. So let's head over to Blake and see what he's got
Blake,
for us.
Alice, with the weather. I'm looking forward to your expose on the fish. It's going to be fascinating. But here, I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening in North America. So we've had reports of a sword. Swords are falling from the sky, so be careful. I would go out and put something on your head so that you're not going to be worried about the swords. Now, down here in South America, we have found out that, help, I'm stuck in a vat of Jell-O. You know, Jell-O is horrible unless you're going to put some alcohol in it, because then it's going to be really fun. But careful of Jell-O down in South America. Now, over in Europe, they've got some really amazing things happening there, and I'm busy. They're just busy. They're busy there, and they're not able to tell us about their weather anymore. But, so be careful of swords and Jell-O, and it's back to you, Penelope and Gladys.
Anyway, also in the news, downtowns are starting to light up for Christmas. The mayor of downtown said, we've got the beat, meaning that they're going to be playing those Christmas songs we have heard 1,000,000 times.
Yes, on the speaker, so every time you walk down the street, you can't avoid them. That's right.
I think we need to go over to Julian, who is actually downtown.
Penelope, Gladys, thanks for kicking it over to me. I'm here with Jenkins, just Jenkins, like Beyonce, who was telling me all about how I really, really want to sing, like right now, these Christmas songs. So Jenkins, take it away.
Okay. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La la la. Wait, no, don't cut me off. I got so many things I gotta wish. I gotta wish happy holidays to all my friends. And I just want to say, Lulu is my favorite Flipsider. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And also, this is my grandmother, and this is just a message because I know 2020 has been so hard. Is this okay that am I taking up too much time on the news?
Jenkins, the time is yours.
Okay, great. This is my mother used to always say, I've been seeing you in my dreams and also the frozen food aisle because that's where my mother passed away and her ghost still haunts the aisles of ShopRite. So.
This is fascinating.
Sorry to hear about that. We actually got to kick it back. We got to kick it back to the studio. I just want to say one last thing. My name is Dame, and these free throws, I'm a drain. And I've been Julian. Thank you.
I think I said the wrong name. His name is Dream.
That's all right, Pal. He has a lot of nicknames, so perhaps that's one of them. I wouldn't worry about it, Penelope. You know what, Penelope? I think that because this next topic is so important, we're going to want to check in with Emily at Sports. But the question for Emily at Sports is, does he know you're stalking him?
Oh, yeah.
No. Emily, I think we need to address that, don't you think?
Yankees team has been stalking me. It's very flattering. But they really have nothing to do right now because baseball is still shut down. They're just in their lockers just crying. And I interviewed the pitcher for the Yankees, and he said he doesn't want no scrubs. Like that's for the nurses, that's for them. Like they would rather pitch and play naked if that would save baseball and entertain the people. And I also interviewed the head coach and about coronavirus, and he said he was going to kill all the freaking cats. I think he thinks that, like the plague, the cats are spreading it. They're not. It's not the cats. It's just people in their mouths. And then I also interviewed the little baseball bat boy. He was so sweet, and he said to me about this all. He said, "What do you want for dinner?" He actually invited me out on a date, and we're going on a date. I think he's like 17, so in Kentucky it's totally fine. And then I just wanted to leave this last moment of hope. Baseball will return. The great American baseball will return. And I asked the catcher of the Yankees, and he told me, "Finally, you're awake. America, you're wearing your masks. It's going to happen. The curve is going down, and we're going to get through this, guys." So back to you ladies in the home.
All right, David, can we check with you on the virus and cats?
Yeah, hi, Penelope and Gladys. And first, let me say that one day I will learn which one of you is which. Yeah, we're down here on the street, and we're talking to people about the virus. And I've got Miss Liberty Farfalla here. And Liberty, the first question I have for you is, these nuts? I've got a can of nuts here. Do you like these nuts?
Oh, well, I can't have nuts right at the moment because,
But what about these?
I'm not here to make friends. No.
Right. No, I understand. I understand that entirely, Liberty Farfalla.
Uh-huh.
Let me just address that in the only way I know how, and that is trying to catch me riding dirty. Are you trying to catch me riding dirty?
Oh, no, those are my pants. Wagon Dirty, that's the brand name.
Right. So you're not trying to catch me riding dirty because, here, I'm running away, Liberty Farfalla.
Oh, here I come. Oh, no, I always knew you had the smallest hands. And the biggest butt, now that I see you turned around.
Oh, thank you, Liberty Farfalla, for talking to us today. We're going to go back to you, Penelope and Gladys, whichever one of you is which.
I'm Penelope.
I'm Gladys.
Gotcha. I'll never remember that.
Great, terrific, thank you. Penelope, you look disturbed, and I just want to say to you, you shouldn't be because oops, I forgot.
That leads into our next story about how aluminum cans are causing dementia. Scientists say, "Brother, can you spare an iPhone 12?
Yeah.
Because they've really given up and all they want to do is play Among Us.
True. And you can play a lot of games on your iPhone 12 and you can just kind of whistle while Rome burns, if you will.
True.
All right. Well, it's been a delight and a pleasure, as always, Penelope, to bring the news to the world with you at 6 p.m. tonight. And thank you to all our correspondents for enriching us with your information. And I just want to say as we close, now I'm grumpy for real.
Bye.
Night.
Hey, babe, do you want me to order this Vitamix? Yeah? Alright, I'm gonna have to pull from savings for this. How do we do this? Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've had more money before. Okay, great. You sure you want that one, not the ninja? Okay, alright.
Let's see. I'm gonna get the best one.
Well, Vitamix is
Yeah, I
the
think the Vitamix is a piece of shit, so I don't want that one. Maybe the Ninja.
Oh, this.
Ninja. That's the best one. I'm gonna get that one because I always give the best gifts. Let's see.
Huh. Oh, the ninja's got a much better review. Huh. Okay.
Oh, Alka-Seltzer.
Wow.
Oh, should not have made all of that in the Vitamix. Ooh.
What did I eat?
A lot of kale. That's a lot of kale.
One left.
Righty. So I've got the Vitamix, I've got the NutriBullet, I have the Ninja, I have just the KitchenAid one. I'm probably gonna need them in pink now for everyone. I want everyone in pink, and I'm gonna get that one. And I already got them off Etsy, and I'm gonna get the cool ones on Amazon. Get them all.
All the Alka-Seltzer. I'm gonna buy all the Alka-Seltzer.
Oh gosh. Hey, you guys. I really need this Vitamix recipe, and I am so hungry, and I need this Lyle's golden syrup or this Biscoff, which is kind of like a peanut buttery substance, which is really
my God.
good. It's so incredibly delicious,
So
and
good.
I really
can't
need it
believe
right
I
now. So if
won't-
anybody can find it,
I'm worried about just giving you my credit card number for all of this merchandise. I mean, what if you use my card to do your Christmas shopping? I can't afford all that.
I have like 25 things in my cart, and they're all gonna make me skinny and make me beautiful, and Dr. Oz love me. Clickety click, 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 click.
Is this the online Shoppers Anonymous Black Friday support group? I just wanted to come here and say, hey, my name is Don.
Hey, Don.
I made some bad decisions today.
We're here for
We
you.
all did, Don.
Yeah. I regret coming in here, but now that I'm here, I'm here for you.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, just being on the computer is kind of triggering me, and now I feel like I shouldn't have logged on. I shouldn't have reached out to you guys.
probably not.
Yeah,
This is not a safe space.
It was a bad idea.
Mistake. I'm canceling Christmas. I'm just gonna cancel Christmas. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up. I'm gonna cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when is all the presents going to be arriving?
Great. Hello, people. YOLO! Express shipping and send. Woo!
Let's order them all. Order them all.
Oh no, it's too much. I can't. I mean,
There's gonna be something else
my
wrong with
credit
you.
card won't carry that much. I can't do this. I'll just wait until I have cash. Goodbye.
Oh, you know what? My husband is not using the Vitamix. He's making the Ninja, and using the Ninja, and he's just made me a smoothie. So I am going to go get that because I'm starved. Bye.
I'm still gonna get it. I don't even have it. I have them all, but I'm gonna get them all. I want them all. I don't need them, but I want them. So you can't have them. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart.
No, I'm gonna order it first.
Okay, I'm not sure Alka-Seltzer is gonna help.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna help is another smoothie. I'm gonna have to have another smoothie.
These suckers buying the wrong blenders.
Yeah, clearly. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and order everyone the same thing because it's the best gift. The best gift. Okay.
All feel very special when you give them all the same gift.
Everybody loves me. Alrighty.
Sure they do. Oh God. Oh no, they're out of the blender that I wanted. They sold out like in 3 minutes. They sold out in the same amount of time it takes to do an improv show. Oh no. Oh God. Hey babe. Give a backup blender.
Hey, everybody, it's that time of year again. I am with my co-host, Sharon. How are you today?
I'm good. So happy to be here. Can't believe the year just flew by.
It did fly by, even though we were at home alone most of the time, but it did fly by, you know?
And you've taken the time to grow that amazing facial hair.
Yes, I have, and I've shaped it. I kind of want to look like Rasputin this year, but who knows? Oh, Sharon, so there are some amazing things coming down the street of our big Thanksgiving parade, and I see the biggest thing that's coming down, and it is, I think it's a little sad looking, but it is a Donald Trump balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, they've painted a sad face on him this year, so let's take a look at that.
Oh, look. I think he's saying he's still number one. I can't.
I do think he's saying that, but boy, look at that sad expression on his face. Oh, he's kind of taking a header there, dive.
He's gonna bonk into the. Oh no! Oh,
golly!
He's out of control. That's so appropriate.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's coming up next. That's a sad way to start, actually. Let's see. Now I see this is a little bit more fun. Here's a float celebrating Cats. Not the animal, but the movie. And also not the live theater show, because we don't have live theater, but the movie Cats. Look, see, he's so scary looking, isn't he?
That's right. He's kind of scary. That movie was kind of scary.
Yeah, he's
didn't do very well.
Oh, look, there's his foot and his leg. I guess the costume for this big balloon is a little it's a little inadequate, I would say.
Just slightly.
Yeah, but he does capture the eeriness of that film.
Yeah, it was eerie. I was probably one of the few people that saw it.
That's right, because I did.
Yeah, that's right. Oh goodness. Well, that's marvelous to have that on there. Anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, what's coming next?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh gosh. I think this is a throwback. It's a throwback to a movie of the 70s, and I think that is The Omen.
It's kind of an odd theme for a float.
It is. Maybe we're just projecting about the sad tidings of this year, or the omen of.
Oh, it's speaking.
The pandemic.
Oh.
Welcome to the pandemic.
It's representative.
It is.
Of the horror that we're living through.
Absolutely.
Wow. Wow,
gosh.
That's deep, actually.
That just hits me right in the heart.
Wow, let's see what's coming down the street next. This next one, I'm not sure I understand this next one. They seem to be Native Americans.
That's right.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue?
Oh, they're Disney Native Americans.
Yeah.
Why he sings.
Okay, wow, that's an interesting way to go.
It is, maybe.
Okay, that one confused me a little bit.
That did too. He was a good singer, though. I really enjoyed that.
That was lovely.
Oh my gosh! Now this is a first. It's the namesake of the parade, and these people just hate Macy's.
Yeah,
they all have "Down with Macy's" T-shirts on. I just can't believe that they would do that.
I think.
Excuse me, can I have the mic, please? Excuse me. This is offensive. 280,000 people have died, and there are people here not social distancing, not a mask among you. This should not be happening right now. You should be home. You should be reading and sitting at home and baking bread. No one should. And
she's
what
not
is
wearing
with the
a
Native
mask either.
Americans? There's not one Native American. You could have hired Native American actors. There's plenty out there. Look for them. Try harder, Macy's. Try harder.
Wow. Well, that's really emblematic of this year. It's been a lot of protests, a lot of people speaking out and being involved citizens. So in a way, I feel like that's appropriate.
This is very appropriate. Gosh.
So, okay. So I think we just have one more float. And
that's right.
Is me also. I mean, it's kind of heartwarming, but it's just a float. It's just a balloon, actually, of a grown-up wearing pajamas. I guess that's also maybe a commentary on this year.
I think that's a fitting end to the parade, He's, kind of like Santa, just at home.
Maybe Santa will be at home this year. Maybe he'll just mail everybody their gifts this year.
Oh, that's right. That would be really...
He's deflating. Oh, that's so sad.
Gosh, he's just down there with Trump, isn't he?
I think so. This was a little bit of a downer, to be honest, this year.
Yeah, it was kind of a sad, but that's right. We're happy though, aren't we?
Happy, that's right.
Sharon, it's been a blessing.
You too. Well, listen, we'll look forward to better days next year.
True. That's right.
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving is coming, and we'll be sitting around the table, hopefully, with the few people we're allowed to sit around the table with. And one of the traditions is to take the turkey's wishbone, and two people grab either bone and make a wish and pull. And whoever ends up with the larger piece of bone gets their wish. But this started way before the Pilgrims and the Indians. This goes back to the caveman. And when they would hunt down and kill a woolly mammoth, and then the whole tribe would drag it back to the cave, and they would prepare it, and they would sit together and eat it, and then they would take the woolly mammoth's hind leg, which was sort of like this shape into a V, and it was huge, of course. So the entire men got on one side and grabbed the bone, and the women and children got on the other side, and then they would listen for the magic words, uka, goka, uka, goka, and then they would pull, and whoever ended up with the larger bone got to draw it all on the wall for the future.
Hi, we're here to talk about one of the most beloved traditions connected with Thanksgiving, and that is the cornucopia. So the theme of today's talk is the cornucopia. What's that? People were harvesting vegetables and fruits and kind of gathering all these things, and there was a time in the world where bags had not yet been invented. So they had armfuls of all these things, and they needed to take these things from the fields to the Thanksgiving table where everyone could enjoy them and display them attractively. So without bags and without bushels, because it still wasn't the time in America where there were bags and bushels, no one had thought of that yet. So what they did was someone was playing a horn, and someone who was picking all the fruits and vegetables said, "Hey, can I borrow that horn of yours?" So the horn player was like, "I guess so, as long as you return it." So the person who was picking the fruits and vegetables grabbed that horn, went out to the fields, and then collected all the fruits and vegetables that they could possibly fit in that giant, it was a tuba, dumped it sideways on the table, and the fruits and vegetables came pouring out, rolling out all over the table. And it became known as the tuba of plenty. But actually, after a while, they used all different kinds of horns. So they just named it the Horn of Plenty, or the cornucopia.
Hi, and welcome to our Thanksgiving food-themed special. We're here to talk about a tradition that has been confusing Americans and foreigners for generations, and that is the tradition, the time-honored tradition of putting sliced almonds on green beans. Now, there was a giant almond surplus. California had been producing way too many almonds. There was no almond milk. There was no almond joy. There was only almond misery in California. Grocery stores and delis across the nation started putting almonds on everything they could possibly find. In order to make them more palatable, Americans began toasting the almonds. They would just throw an entire green bean casserole, cover it with cheese, and it eventually became a time-honored tradition. in 1956, even though there was no surplus of almonds, people started willingly doing this disgusting thing. Now this speaks to an American tradition of just eating all of the disgusting things that you can possibly find. Americans have been eating as much junk as they could possibly get their grubby hands on for generations and generations. And this is nothing different. Americans have been converting their disgusting eating habits, and I'm sorry, I know I sound extraordinarily judgmental of my own people. I can't help it.
All right, so our last game of tonight is Thanksgiving dinner. So we asked for suggestions of family members that people could be. I thought I wrote this down, but I didn't. So we asked for suggestions of different types of family members, and so we are now going to create for you a Zoom Thanksgiving. So this is a Thanksgiving that's happening over Zoom, and here are the family members that are going to be there. So Laura is going to be the host of our Thanksgiving dinner, and she's Bev with an exclamation point at the end. And then Scott, you're going to be a crazy uncle.
Okay.
Emily, you're going to be the annoying cousin. Julian, you're going to be the racist grandpa. Noreen, you're going to be the drunk aunt. Lulu, you're going to play the spoiled teenager. David Lee White, you're playing the gynecologist that's also the second cousin. A gynecologist that's also a second cousin. And I'm going to come in and I'm the neighbor's grandma. I'm the neighbor's grandma. So we take you now to a very special Zoom Thanksgiving dinner. And I said everybody's thing, right? Everybody got included in that intro.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, so I don't have any food. Does that matter?
It's completely up to you. I know I'm known for my fabulous dinner parties, but this year I'm not even cooking for myself. So you do you. You do whatever you want.
Okay, like usual.
That's right. You like.
Who's coming?
Is this how this works?
Yes, this is exactly how it works this year.
Oh.
Welcome to my Thanksgiving dinner party.
Am I on camera? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. I can see you. Oh.
Bev? Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
Not sure.
Now, hello.
Mom,
Yes,
from upstairs, you made me come.
of course I did, honey. This is Thanksgiving. And even if we're all on screen, it's still going to be fabulous.
Mom, do I
Is
need-
that Tara? Hi, it's your uncle. Hi, Tara.
Hi.
Why Thanksgiving is so important, even on screen, so we all get to connect with our family. Hello!
Is this right? I mean, I know I'm a second cousin, so I haven't really met everyone, briefly, but.
Today,
Mark?
today.
Is that you, Mark?
Oh yeah, hi. We met last year. I showed up briefly. I don't have another I've just been working, and does anyone but me get really sick of doing their job on Zoom? I just am starting to find it really difficult. And
What is your job?
well, I am a gynecologist, and it that's I don't want to talk about it. Let's look and see who just came in.
Do that.
My God, is that my doctor? Oh, I was meaning to say, did you look at? I never got my results back, so I'm
I'm
assuming that means
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry. It's nice to see you again.
Wow.
Shaved for you. I shaved my whole legs for you. So you better be nice to me.
Oh, I'm nice to you, and you know what? You have been a good patient for many years, and I appreciate you converting to the Zoom appointments. I'd like
Always. It's fun.
You need to stop recording our sessions and uploading.
Oh, but I show it to my boys, and they're learning a lot.
Yeah. See, about that, I just don't want any evidence of my appointments online anywhere.
Well, hello. Welcome.
Yeah, another American holiday ruined by the Chinese.
Well, you know what? We're just so happy that you could make it.
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
You call this making it? I mean, everyone's afraid of the China virus. What is it?
Are you eating Chinese food?
Is this a Thanksgiving?
No. Bev, I thought you were gonna mail me a turkey.
This is Thanksgiving. Welcome. Can you back up just a little bit?
This is a Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I'm supposed to be at my neighbor Bev's Thanksgiving on a computer.
Yes. And this is it.
Bev, are you there? Bev? Oh boy.
Yes, it's Bev. It's Bev. Listen, everybody, I have some games lined up for later. We're going to do bingo, and we're going to make something. Everyone's going to do their own paper mache project at home. It's going to be fabulous.
Bingo.
Tara?
Yeah, Mom. So since your gynecologist is here, look, cousin gyno, I've got something going on. If I take a picture of it, like right now, and then show it to you,
He will do it. He will respond. He responds instantly.
But I'm going to suggest...
see me because, you know.
The Chinese will hack that picture. They will take your picture. The Chinese will see your coochie forever.
Okay.
No, you know what? Just text it to me. We don't have to show it to everyone here.
Cool.
I'd like to see.
Okay, you know what, everyone? Just settle down. Okay, this isn't a job. This is my profession.
I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay, all right.
Honey?
You can tag him on the Instagram. He does the Instagram. He's very good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be at a Thanksgiving dinner, not a gynecologist's office. I think I'm in the wrong Zoom.
This is Thanksgiving dinner. We're getting a little off track. I think it might be time to
go because I don't feel comfortable talking about
Bev,
Yes,
what's your daughter's name again? I forget.
Tara. That's Tara.
Tara, don't download TikTok. It's owned by the Chinese. Okay, they'll have all your everything. Just don't do it.
Tara, Jesus Christ, you're not supposed to be leaving the house. How did this happen?
Tara, what's on that screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to put us in a break room, Tara. Oh, you know what? She's in a break room now. I'm gonna go into the break room, and I just need to go over some things with her and some possible solutions. All right. Sorry.
Wow.
Say my thing.
Well, we
The
could
football.
fabulous Thanksgiving, just us, right? Just the five of us?
The football on the TV is telling me, it's calling me.
Oh.
It's talking to me.
This is no holiday.
No. I'm going to go watch the TV.
When America's America again.
Okay. Would anyone like to do paper mache or bingo?
No, I got the Real Housewives of New Jersey is about to come on, and then I've got the Bachelorette recorded, so I gotta go, hun. But you look great, and your daughter's a sweet angel. Don't worry about her. Girls will be girls, you know.
Right. Oh.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You. Bye.
Everyone, that is our Thanksgiving special, and 2020. It's been a challenging year, but we all still have so much to be thankful for. And so, from all of from our Dreamcatcher family, from our Flipside family, from all of our families to all of your families, we really wish you a very happy and thankful Thanksgiving. Thank you, guys. All right, that's it. Good night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.